Hi friends, Microsoft Excel. It's an amazing software. It's a magical product from Microsoft. And before going to the practical things and starting the lecture, I would like to introduce this software. That why should you learn this software? Why is this software important for you? Especially for the students, especially for the job seekers. Microsoft Spreadsheets or Microsoft Excel, uh, it's some sort of a software that even if you are going to run a small or medium-sized business, medium-sized company, you can run that company by using single this software. You don't need to use any other application for a small business. It contains a lot of qualities. It contains a lot of potential in it, that you can maintain your accounts, you can maintain your books using this software. So basically Microsoft Excel is a mathematical and arithmetic or logical type of software that compares the values, that adds, subtracts, multiplies, divides. It has a lot of mathematicals and logical functions. So how does it work? How Microsoft Excel is what is the basic structure of this software? It is not like simple a page typing page like Microsoft Word or something. You simply type it and that's all. No, this is quite different thing from as compared to Word or PowerPoint or something. Uh, this software is based on columns and rows. I'll zoom in to uh, make you view it better if you are watching on a mobile screen or a small screen. So it is based on the columns and rows. These things are called columns. These A, B, C, D, E, F. This is all columns. And on the left side here, you can see these are the rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are the rows. And here one row and one column make one cell. Now see this cell. If you want to identify this cell, what is the identification? What is the definition of this cell? What is the recognition of this cell? What is the name of this cell? It is B1. B1 is the name of this cell. Believe me, I'll make this software very easy for you to understand. If you concentrate, if you through all this course, if you pay attention, you will be learning this software like it will be very convenient, very easy thing for you to do. I'll make it very convenient for you to understand. This B and this 1, this is the name of this column. Similarly, this C and this 1 is the name of this column. Same way, this C and this 2 is the name of this column. Means if I use the name of this column, or if I indicate towards a function of indicate towards uh, an operation during my working, so I'll indicate this cell, I'll refer this cell with the name of C2. C2 is the name of this cell where my data is going to be put. Now what is the purpose of the cells? Every cell has its own value. Every cell is an individual cell. It's not like Word that you are writing one sentence here and the other line one sentence. This is a quite different case. uh, I'll make you understand with an example. Suppose you want to write 1 in this cell, and 2 in this cell, 3 in this cell, 4 in this cell, and you want to have the sum of these all values. Suppose You want to have the sum of these all numbers. Sorry, I skipped one cell. 4 here. You want to calculate these all like 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. You want to perform this operation. You want to take the sum of these four values. So how are you going to take this? You'll simply, in any cell, you can have the results of any cells in any cell. All cells are equally performing the functions. Okay, it's depending on your formatting, it's depending on your like choice where you want to take the results. I want to take the result in of this equation in this cell. How will I get the result? First of all, I'll put the equal sign. Why I'm going to put the equal sign? The equal sign is the base of any mathematic operation. It is the base of any like any equation in mathematics. So we'll start with equal sign. With equal sign, uh, Microsoft Excel or computer, even if you make it simple, computer has its own language. You talk to computer. You give the commands to computer and it replies you back. Now I want to talk to this computer. I want to talk to Microsoft Excel. I want to ask this software to take the sum of these four values: 1, 2, 3, 4. It's in sequence, so you might be getting confused. It can be any value. Suppose it is not 1, it is, just a moment, it is, this value is 5, this value is 3, this value is 8, and this is 4. So I want to take the sum. I want to add all these values. So how will I add it? I'll just put the equal sign. Now I have two ways to add. The proper way is to give it a formula, and the other way is also a proper way to add or subtract, but still I'll make you understand the both ways. One way is, I'm saying to this computer, always learn, yet whenever you are giving a command to computer, you are talking to the computer. Okay, you are saying to this, you are telling it to perform an operation for you. What operation? You are putting the equal sign here, and then you are saying, Mr. Computer, I want to, I'm giving you command to take this 5, then you'll put the sign of plus. Now you have given another command to this software that you take 5 from this cell. Then what to do? Why are you taking this 5? You just take this 5 and plus it with this one. Okay, take the 5 and then plus it with this one, uh, and then after that again you put a plus sign here. Now again you are telling it to take another value from this cell. Okay, plus it, and then again take another value and plus it. Okay, now after selecting these all, you will just press the enter button. Now it has given you the result. How? 4, 8 and 12, 4, okay, 12, 12 and 3, 15 and 5, 20. Exactly, this is the result. Okay, you satisfied? Okay, now again you want to, like I told you in the start that it has two ways. What was the other way? The other way was to add these all values uh, by putting equal sign and then start the bracket. Now Microsoft Excel works by the formulas. What are the formulas? The formulas are the sentences and the languages between you and Microsoft Excel to make Excel understand that what are you going to do and what you want from Microsoft Excel. So it has a language that is called the formula. Don't be confused with the word of formula. I have to remember the formulas. These are the long formulas. If you understand the psyche of the formulas, if you understand the what to say, if you understand the mindset of this software, you will be very conveniently using the formulas. Now it's a very simple formula. The first formula in Microsoft Excel is equal to equal sign and then start the bracket and then put sum, simply summation sum. Okay, I'm sorry, is equal to sum first and then you'll start the bracket. Okay, this is the formula form: equal sign, then sum, then formula. Now here it is suggesting you, okay, suggesting you what to do, which cells are you going to select. Now by putting the cells value manually, obviously you will get confused. So if we have the convenient ways to perform the operations, why would we go for the difficult ways? So after starting this formula is equal to sum, starting bracket, and then you will just select this range. Instead of giving the range manually, giving the cell names manually, just select this range. Now what did he uh yeah what did it do? It is calculating the value. See here, check the cursor, is equal to sum, bracket starts, and then b2, starting from b2, and it is taking till e2. Okay, from b2 to e2, what to do? Sum. Okay, take a sum from the cell b2 to e2. You are simply giving an order, giving a command to this software that Mr. Excel, see, you take this cell's value from b2 and b2 till e2. Okay, and take the sum of these all values. Okay, and then give me the result. Okay, that's up to you. Now if you want to close the bracket, the proper way, the official way is to close the bracket. If you don't close the bracket, just press enter, it will give you the result. Okay, this way. So it has given you the result. So this is the simplest formula. This is the first formula of Microsoft Excel. So let's take another example. Suppose it is uh, 3 plus 5 plus 10 plus 100. Okay, this is large value. Okay, now again you're going to start the formula both ways. You can perform this operation with both ways. The equal sign is to just indicate towards an operation that I'm going to start this operation. Okay, equal sign, then go to this cell. Okay, when this cell is selected, press plus sign. Okay, from the keyboard. Then this, then again press the plus sign, then this, then again press the plus sign, and you can have the result here. But this is not the proper way. The proper way is, because if you are one by one doing this plus this plus this plus this, suppose if there are 1000 numbers, so would you go for 1000 numbers? No. The proper way is to go by the formula, put the equal sign, write sum, start the bracket, and then you have two ways. One way is, which cell is this? Okay, this cell is B3. Okay, you'll write B3, then colon, and which cell is this? E3. Okay, E3. and 3. You have completed the formula. Close the bracket. Okay, this is the manual way. Now it has closed the bracket. The result is there. Okay. uh, Now if suppose there are a lot of in this row, there are a lot of cells, suppose you had the values, you had 500 or 1000 values here. Okay, see how long is the row going. Okay, okay, you can have a lot of values. Okay, these are the 4 values, and then we can manually operate it like this plus this plus this plus this. It's easy for us. But if there are countless values, many values, then how are you going to operate? Then the way is to give the formula here. Okay, and to put the formula there are 2 ways. Equal sign. First way I told you before, that you will give the command of sum and then start the bracket and then give the cell numbers manually. The more convenient way is, suppose you have here, you have 1000 values, 5000 values, whatever you have. Okay, you will just give the sum from, you'll just start the formula here, you'll put the cursor here, and you'll press shift plus control plus left arrow key this way. Okay, when you press shift plus control plus arrow key, you are giving the command of selecting this whole row, uh, regardless of how long is the data going, what cells are filled with the data. uh, this will select all the cells containing the values. Okay, if suppose it was going up to 1000 cells in this row, it would have selected all of them at once. Okay, this way, control shift and the left key, it has selected all the cells with the values, regardless of these cells are 4 cells or 400 cells or 4000 cells. Okay, it is selected and then you press enter, it will give you the result. So uh, same way you can subtract the things, like you'll put the value here, suppose 40, here you'll put 21. So if you want to, I'll delete first this one to avoid the confusions. Now in the one cell I gave the value of 40 and here I gave the value of 21. So I want 40 to be subtracted, 21 to be subtracted from 40. So how can I give the command to this software? I'll just put the equal sign and then 40 and then minus sign. Okay, and then select this cell. Now I'm giving the command to the software to subtract 21 from 40. So the answer is 19. Okay, same way, this is the major function, this is the major operation of this software, that every cell can be added to another cell, each cell can be subtracted from the other cell, each cell can be divided to the other cell, each cell can be multiplied to the other cell. So all mathematical and arithmetic logical operations can be performed in this single software. In today's lecture we'll conclude the things what we learned in this lecture. First of all, we got introduced to the software. What is Excel? It is mathematical operational software. It is a spreadsheet. You can perform mathematical operations in this software. These are the columns A, B, C, D, all these are the columns and these are the rows. Okay, all of them are the rows and these are called cells. You can put any value in any cell and perform any mathematical operation and then can take result to another cell. In this way, it's not so simple thing. There are a lot of things: finding the percentages, finding the averages, finding everything can be done. Even if you are a part of a company which has thousands of employees, you can manage their salaries in the software, you can manage their accounts in the software, you can manage, if you are part of a college, university, school, you can keep the data result compiling of students. There are a lot of things that can be done in this single software. So it's a very important software. I suggest everyone to learn, share with this with your friends, share with your family, share with your colleagues, and encourage them to learn this software. It is going to give you a lot. It is going to reward you a lot in future. It's a very important software. There are a lot of people in the world who are earning a lot of money just by being expert in Excel, uh, just by uh, being a part of big companies on the basis of Excel. So it's a very important software, and you must learn it. Even the big software, the big online software companies, the accounting software, uh, which the big companies are using, they are also based on this Excel, and they are giving you the monthly basis or annually basis or weekly basis or daily basis data backups in Microsoft Excel. Whenever you download your backup, it will be a file of Microsoft Excel, to make it easier to compile, to make it easier to calculate, to make it easier to modify later on. It will first, basically it will be provided to you by in Microsoft Excel, and then you can convert it into PDF or whatever format you want. So it's a very important software. I again say, encourage your friends, family, your colleagues, everyone to learn this software. And what I can guarantee is that I can make this software very easy and very convenient for you to understand. So don't be confused, don't be afraid of the difficulties, don't be afraid of the uh, hurdles or barriers coming in difficult software. Yeah, especially people are afraid of the formulas of Excel, that formulas are very difficult, and formulas are this and that. Formulas are nothing. It is just a sentence, it is just a language between you and the computer, to make it understand that this is what I want, and this is you are going to perform for me. This is just a language. So when you understand a language, when you learn, all the difficulties, all the barriers are gone away. So see you in the next lecture. And I'll revise the things. You must remember, these are the cells, these are the rows, these are the sorry, these are the columns. Okay, A B C D, these are the columns, these are the rows, and these are the cells. So every cell has its own significance, and it has its own data to put in. See you in the next lecture, and we'll expand our operations in the next lecture, and we will go to the divisions and multiplications and the more simple formulas. Okay, see you in the next video. Take care. Goodbye.